Hey, hi, lovely people. Welcome back to our happy place. I hope all of you are doing great and staying safe. Taking small steps every day is the road to success. Today is the first year anniversary of our YouTube channel, and we have close to 4,000 plus subscribers. Exactly 1 year ago, we planned on starting this channel with absolutely no idea how it would go and if our content would be as good as the rest. But little did we think that we would be so successful in such a short span of time. Yes, thank you all so much for all the love and support, and it has been a great and wonderful journey for us on YouTube. So since I did not label my tamarind paste bottle, I just had these small things at home which I picked up. A paper tape, a marker and a pair of scissors. I just stuck a small piece of paper tape on top of the lid and just marked it with tamarind paste. So you can just do simple things like this and label your bottles. Today's video is about the review of our contact paper that we used on our countertop. We are totally not happy with this contact paper that we used. As you can see, there are a lot of tear marks. The bubbles that are there are still not yet gone. It is very difficult to clean, and as you push things around, it tears the paper. I would surely not prefer to use this contact paper again on the countertop. I'm just going to remove all these things and tear off the counter paper and show you how it looks like. Even over here, if you can see, there are a lot of tear marks and these little wrinkles that are still not gone. So now we were just removing this contact paper. It was quite difficult to pull off and it was coming off in bits. So this is the after look, and there were a little bit of these stains. So after the contact paper was removed, we decided to use Mr. Muscle and clean the countertop. Over here, I'm just using this kitchen towel to wipe it clean. Wipe down your countertop really well, after which you can use water and clean the countertop with a dry cloth. So over here, I'm just going to do a quick organizing. I'm just putting in our onions into this bamboo basket. Just wanted to give it a different look rather than keeping them in the canister. And also giving a quick change to my garlic. As we had rain for a few days in Chennai, I just thought that I would air dry my garlic pods and the onions in these two things and have them placed on my countertop, as it seemed a little moist. So I just put them to this corner and it was done. This wooden organizer is a very beautiful piece that one can have on the countertop, on the dining tables, or even as a center table piece. So over here, I'm just using it for my oil dispensers and using an anti-skid liner inside. As I was going to use it for my oils, I just placed this anti-skid liner so that it will be easy for me to clean the base of the wooden organizer. It not only gives your countertop a beautiful rustic look, but it is such a stylish way to display those beautiful oil bottles that you have. So this was done, and you can see how stylish this countertop looks with this beautiful organizer. Is your kitchen overcrowded and spilling over with pots, pans and all sorts of cooking gadgets? Yes, then it's time for you to organize things and prepare a list with the necessary organizers to be purchased. So by keeping your kitchen towels next to your cooktop, it makes it easy for you to clean up when anything spills on the countertop. So that's it for this corner, and you can see how I did a quick reorganizing over here. By organizing your countertop in simple ways, it can make it look really elegant and also have a clutter-free countertop. If you are someone who likes to keep changing your countertops as and when required, then I'm sure you can just give all these little things a try when you have the free time. Benefits of an organized kitchen. Everything is easily available when you need it. Anyone can locate food or utensils and help you in the kitchen. It's much easier to help and clean when it's organized. You know exactly what you have and don't waste money on duplicates. Food gets used up and does not go waste by being unseen till it's spoiled. Makes it a place to enjoy cooking. Saves lots of time cooking for any meal. Sets a good example to family, friends, and to your kids. So the second type of organizing that we did over here was using this hexagon shelf that we had got from Amazon. This shelf can actually be used in your living room, in your study room or your bedrooms, but I just thought that I would do it over here and show you how you could recreate things over here. I just used it as my spice rack and for a little bit of deco that you will see. So if you're bored with the same looking organizers on your countertop, you can use anything that you have in your home and try out different styles and see whether it would be functional and productive for you. I left the spice jars not labeling them as I thought I might use them for something else in the future, and since it was transparent, you can just see what spices you need while cooking and take them out. On top of which I just used a small wooden plank and placed these two little decor pieces. This is a small hack that we wanted to try. This was an IKEA shelf that we had, and this can be used in two ways. So I just thought I'll use it for my oil canisters. I just placed it towards the backsplash and had my bottles put in, and you will see how beautiful this also turned out. It's just a small hack which you can also try if you have an IKEA shelf like this, but I would advise you to put a tissue paper or a liner down. So just to give it a finished look, I placed my ceramic holder with my wooden spatulas. So the second organizing for this corner was also done, and you can see that this corner shelf turned out so productive and functional, and all the little cute spice jars just sparkling in its beauty. So how can we complete this video without having a third style? So this was the last and final look that we gave to our countertop. So since these two oil bottles are used frequently and the ghee, I just kept them closer to the stove. Towards the back, I just added this beautiful bottle with pothos in it. And in front of this, I added these two small ceramic jars, which I have black salt in one and pink salt in the other. I use these for marination and it is really good. Two small wooden ladles over here for our salts, the side of which I used another small bamboo basket and placed my Indian spice masalas. So this corner was also done. So yes guys, if you're new to our channel and you're watching it for the first time, please do consider subscribing. Do like, comment and share. Give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this. Stay tuned for more such videos. Take care, stay blessed. Bye for now.